Major crises don't usually come from broken appliances, but when my mom's fridge died, she decided to do something a little unconventional.
I think most of life is all about adapting and surviving in some way or another. When the fridge first went initially, I took all of my frozen foods and my refrigerated stuff and went over to neighbors. But as time went by, I felt I was becoming an imposition, and so I tried to store things on my own wherever I could, and that was under my sink here, which is a cool area where I keep things that don't need very strong refrigeration. And then I used the trunk of my car. That kind of became my second refrigerator away from home.
My mom was definitely saving on energy costs, but was she biting off more than she could chew?
I'd say that's fairly cool. Let me try the pumpkin pie.
Since she seemed to be traveling back in technological time, I thought we should take a trip to my grandmother's to hear what life was like before refrigerators.
No, we had what was called an icebox, and it was the top and the bottom part. The top was for a block of ice that a man would go around the area and bring up to the apartment, and you paid him, And that lasted for a few days, then it had to be replaced.
Now, how long do you have this fridge?
Oh, my beloved refrigerator. I believe I got it in 1964 or 3.
64, 3. So that's 44 years old.
That's right.
44.
And I wouldn't part with it. As long as it keeps going, it stays here.
With the controls no longer working, this baby's guzzling electricity. Fridges from 1990 used twice as much energy than modern units. My grandmother's model cost over $200 a year to run.
I felt initially that this was kind of a fun way of living without a fridge, and I thought, let me see how long I can go without living with one. And I have to say, as this second week going into the third week came by, I began to feel that I needed to come to a decision really soon. Because every time I would walk into the house, you don't realize how much you use the refrigerator until you don't have it. And so I would walk into the house and think, okay, I didn't go shopping because I don't have anywhere to store the foods. It really began to feel like a void, and that I needed to come to this decision. It'll be nice to have a fridge again.
After 18 days without a fridge, finally, my mom came to a decision.
It was an ordeal because the refrigerators that are made today are basically all plastic and kind of flimsy, and I was really upset with that. So I'm going for the Cadillac version. It's a KitchenAid, and it's the higher end, so it's a little bit pricey. And I'm really looking forward and excited to have it in the house, and hope I'll enjoy it for many years. Although they tell me that fridges last anywhere between 7 and 10 years today, so I don't know. We'll see.
7 to 10 years is not great compared to the 18 years on this last fridge, and a far cry from the 45 years my grandmother's fridge is clocked in. But I guess that's what happens when things are designed to be consumed and thrown away.
Out with the old and with the new, say goodbye.
Could you tell me again about the recycling? So my old refrigerator, where does that wind up?
What?
The old refrigerator.
What?
The one that you take away? So where does that go? What do you do
Go
with
to
it?
the garbage.
It goes to the garbage. Just in a big dump somewhere?
Don't worry about it, Mama. We're going to the garbage.
To the garbage.
Did he just say don't worry about it? According to the Environmental Protection Agency, every year 8 million new refrigerators are sold, and 10 million old ones, carrying Freon and other hazardous coolants, are thrown away. That's enough refrigerators to take up twice the size of Central Park. That seems like something we should be worried about.
I don't know where they take it, probably to this big recycled refrigerator dump yard in the sky somewhere.
While my mom was really happy with her new Energy Star fridge, we still worried about where our refrigerator leftovers go. We went on the hunt to some local scrap yards, but unfortunately, they wouldn't let us film inside. But as we continued to search, the bigger question was staring us right in the face. If we're forced to consistently replace our old, longer life products to save more energy, are we really creating a more sustainable world, or just continuing to promote the same consume and dump model? We may never see what machine ate up my mom's old fridge, but I'm truly hoping it was recycled and that her new fridge lasts a lot longer than expected.